according to Steve Engelhardt, a privacy engineer at Mozilla, and other authors in their paper in the AMC Conference in Computers and Communication Security in 2016, they stated that Google can track users across approximately 80% of the web. So most users have often had the experience to where they're watching a PewDiePie video and they see an ad for something they've been thinking about or talking about with their friends. And they're like, well, that's kind of creepy. So Google AdSense is one of the programs that predicts this kind of ad for a user. Now, today I will be talking about how Google AdSense can predict human behavior and how it gets its data. So first, for human behavior, it can predict this because humans are predictable. According to R.T. Ramos, a faculty of psychology at the University of Sao Paulo in Brazil, and other authors in their entry in the journal New Ideas in Psychology in 2011, they stated that human behavior was largely affected by social, cultural, and biological factors. They also stated that it was very likely that given enough information, a human's behavior could in fact be modeled. And this is what Google AdSense tries to do. So it does this through interest groups. Now, an interest group is a group of individuals that Google has identified that are interested in a certain thing, whether that be adventure games or shooter games or fast food. Now Google has an ad settings page where any user can go and see what interest groups they are put in and check out of one if they don't appreciate seeing ads from said interest group. So now that I've talked to you about how Google AdSense can predict human behavior, I will now discuss how it gets its data. So the first way Google AdSense gets its data is through cookies. So cookies can be used to track a user across the web. According to Byron, a freelance web developer, and other authors in their entry in the MDN web docs on 30th of January 2019 was when that was last updated. They stated that a cookie, while also used for tracking, is also used for things like personalization and session management. So, meaning that a cookie, while it can be used for tracking and can be disabled, is not the easiest thing to disable because if you do, you'll have to enter your password in every 30 seconds. The other way that Google AdSense tracks its users across the internet and gathers information on them is through fingerprinting. This is where, according to Peter Eliski, a director of research in the Partnership in AI, in his paper published by the Electronic Frontiers Foundation, he stated that a browser can be ID'd by its customization data. So that's things like your browser extensions, plugins, and themes. And all of these together allow programs like Google AdSense to ID a browser and associate it with you. So even if you have cookies disabled, it's very likely you're still being tracked. Peter estimated that roughly 94% of all web browsers are in fact unique and identifiable and trackable. So if you disable cookies, you're still probably being followed. So now that I've talked to you about how today I've talked to you about how Google AdSense can predict human behavior and how it gathers data on the user. Google AdSense is a web program that predicts ads for its users. So next time you're watching a PewDiePie video and you see an ad for something you've been thinking about or talking about with your friends, just remember Google isn't watching you through your phone's camera or listening to your phone's microphone. It doesn't have to. It has you on the internet.